doing well, in good energy, good spirits, and attracting the life you desire because it's your birthright. We're coming through with another live for you guys. Make sure you take the message how it resonates in your life. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And don't forget, if you love the video, to run the video up, share the video out, okay? Leave us a comment, hit the thumbs up so that you get notified when we go live, okay? Good morning.
That's right. Good morning, everyone. Pray everyone is in good spirits. So we're a little late.
Yeah, we
so
late.
We're going to bypass the Black History segment. And we'll get back to it. But I want to talk about something that my wife brought to my attention about the year of the horse. And we more natural with what we do. We don't really study a whole lot we study a little astrology, but not a lot. We really just got a beat with spirit. And my wife is advising me, and I'm going to advise the collective, and she could dig into it more. But you got to do something with the energy that's coming on, or it's kind of strong, or it can consume you. Mm-hmm. So it's a time where you want to get active.
Yeah, right. You know, this is a time to take walks. This is a time to, plan for your goals. This is a time to, stop putting things on the back burner. This is a time to really be proactive towards whatever it is that you want, because in this energy, you can truly manifest the life you desire, right? If you put in the work that is necessary, that is required, then, those things will begin to manifest that you desire in your life. It's time to, go forward. This is a time about forward movement. So, this is not a time to be going back and feeling sorry about your past. This is a time to, move forward in whatever situation, right? It's time to go forward. This is the kind of energy where if you sit still in it, it can really make you angry. It can make you feel left behind. It can make you feel, stagnant, that kind of energy. So right now, declare today that I will take action. I'll move, I will do something.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Do something. Whatever it is, do something. Like, whatever you have to do, whatever you can put your hand to, the plow they speak of, do something, because you got to give God something to work with. You got to have something that spirit can bless, and now is the time, because the energy is there.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
So let's get a message out real quick. Where you guys at? Where you guys from? Good morning. Hey. You want us to follow you? What you doing over there?
Due to our content, y'all, the nature of our content, I feel like our content moves a lot slower.
Yeah.
So we really appreciate the likes and the shares,
Okay.
They say when you speaking the truth, it's not really it's not flammable like falsehood. So, let everybody know this is a solid station over here. Do that.
All right, let's see.
Knight of Wands. Look, we just now said do something, and Knight of Wands comes out. So that's screaming at you. You gotta get active. Knight of Wands is the most active knight in the deck. You got to get active. Enthusiasm is big with the Knight of Wands. Enthusiasm. It's energy around. Like, you got to allow this energy to not stagnate you. But what we say this morning, you got to ride the wave. Mm-hmm. It's easy to ride the wave if you do something. But if you're not doing nothing, the wave going to seem impossible. Because you're not in the right motion. Like, I don't know if you're an artist, musician, you draw, a creator, some type of designer, minister, prophet, even, whatever the case may be, get active in what your calling is.
Okay. We actually got two angels behind us. I think you got that misconstrued. Learning to forgive. Okay, this is big too. Learning to forgive is very, very big for this forward movement that we are in, okay? As we lead into this energy, it's very important that we learn to forgive not only other people, but to be able to forgive yourself. Because a lot of times we can't move forward because we are stuck in regret, remorse, or whatever kind of energy, and not willing to forgive ourselves. And if we can't forgive ourselves, we can't move forward, right? When you sit in regret and those kind of energies, you know, is really holding you back from greatness here. So learning to forgive, okay? We got just a natural. Yeah, you're just a natural, whatever you do. That's why it's important to do what you do, what comes to you naturally. A lot of people are like, Lala, well, what is my spiritual gift? You know, how do I know what my gift is? Well, your gift is the thing that you do all the time. You know, it's that thing that just makes your heart smile. It's that thing that you don't have to charge money for. It's that thing that just comes naturally to you, you know? So you could be looking for, you know, what is my gift? It's just that thing that comes natural to you, whether it be speaking with people. Someone could be a singer, you know, you could be a dancer, a spiritual dancer, whatever it is. You could be, someone could do poetry, you know, you could write books, whatever it is, you're just a natural at it, okay? Whether it's helping the children, you know, being active in the community, whatever it is, this is your gift, okay? Learn to forgive yourself. Someone could feel like they wasted a lot of time, okay? And I will tell you, time is not on your side. You know, time goes very, very quickly. If you look at your life 5 years ago, your life is totally different now, right? You know, where you were 5 years ago is totally different. Wow. And where you will be in the next 5 years will be totally different. You know, the troubles that you cry about today will be totally different in 5 years from now. So whatever it is, just learn to forgive yourself, okay? You know, forgiving yourself also allows you to be able to forgive others. We don't forget, but we forgive now. You know, that's one of my lyrics to a song that I wrote, right? We don't forget, but we do forgive.
But forgive
okay?
Now.
Right? So just be natural. And I feel like authenticity, right? Being authentically you. Like, you know, a lot of people try to fit in long enough, and that's over with. You know, that is over with. It's dead, it's gone, it's over with. So being naturally just you, whoever you are, whatever makes you happy, doing things, you know, to please yourself. Because I noticed that we can fill ourselves up with a bunch of things and still not feel full.
Oh, when my wife was saying time is not on our side, right. It's important because you remember that movie Denzel had when the demon, speaking of demon, somebody speaking about it, the demon was like, time is on our side.
And it's not.
But you know why the demon was saying that? Because time is on the side of this time that we live in, it favors the demonic. Because the more time, you ever notice how demonic possession or subjection, it creeps up. It be a little bit, you know what I'm saying? It takes its time, like, so, yeah, I don't know. Like she was saying, get active because time is not on your side like you think. Like we have a day when we born, we have a day when we transition, right? So yeah, do something with your time right now.
It's a gift, right?
Do something with your time. All right. I got a beautiful energy out here, right? It's feminine energy. Every card on the deck is feminine. So it's showing me Queen of Swords, Ace of Cups to the Three of Pentacles. You could be an air sign. You don't have to be. But I like the Queen of Swords to the Ace of Cups. You know, you speaking your truth. And not only that, you walking in empathy. The Eight of Cups is a big old empathetic card. So it's a gifted energy. And then with the Three of Pentacles, it's showing me your work ethic, which is good. Like, you got a person out here that I see, could be an air sign, and you got an Ace of Cups. Your heart chakra is very much open. You're very much aware, very much compassionate for other people. And you got a Three of Pentacles to follow it. So you're doing good work, whoever you are. I just want to encourage you. I wish every reading could look like this, right? You know? It's a bad, then you're a Queen of Swords, so you know, yeah, got a way with words.
Okay. I got let it go and breaking through, okay? So I feel like this is just a clear message right here. You know, letting things go are allowing you to have a breakthrough. Okay, you know, a lot of time, the Most High is so kind that, when we refuse to let go of a thing, when we just won't get out the way, I feel like the energy is so kind that it just, allows us to move so we can learn, right? And I feel like someone's finally learning to let go of things so that they can get this breakthrough. Someone feels a breakthrough finally here, And I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about, like, someone's mind could be more stable. What's money when your mind is not in the right place, right? So it says let go, and I feel like I want to read this. You're being asked to let go of whatever pain and resentment you've been holding on to. It's hurting you. And you can't fully be present in your life holding on to negativity. Release it and be free. Okay? Everyone has their own comfort zone, but true growth can only be realized if you are brave enough to step out of it. Breaking through means challenging things that were once thought to be impossible, and overcoming your inner fears and insecurities. Yeah, this is like growing up. This is like, I don't have to be, the perfect Ken doll or the perfect Barbie. I don't have to be, what the world calls this or that, right? I'm breaking through and I'm being exactly who I was designed to be, because I'm not designed to be like everybody else.
Man, that's
right.
I heard Spirit just say somebody, you know how to grow up to show up now.
Okay.
And grow up to show up means that everything don't gotta be perfect. Cause see, when we immature and we trying to get something done, the first thing we do, we overthink, because we think in our own mind, this gotta be perfect in order for me. Well, then when we grow up to show up, we realize, man, it don't matter how it look.
Okay.
I'm gonna do what I was committed to doing.
Showing up.
That's gonna get it there for you though. Because it's really immature if you can't show up because of what people say or how you feel or just in general, right? And we all go through it, but it's about shaking back from it.
Yeah.
Even when you find yourself caught in these energies through these cards, right? Because a lot of people don't understand the proximity of cards and spiritual things, right? But when you really get it and you find yourself in these cards, you just gotta adjust your energy. All these cards is energy.
That's right. And energy is, something that's constantly changing, moving, shifting, right?
Don't allow readings to condemn you. Don't give a reading that much power over your life. Because you would be walking around like, you'd be trying to figure it all out. You'd be looking for God everywhere outside of yourself, never tapping into what's inside of you.
Okay.
And out here, I got, this is masculine energy. This all men right here, right? So this could be somebody's man, somebody that somebody's man is going through. If you a woman or if you here, bro, this might be you. But I got a magician, which is a transformative energy. You doing work, right? I see you working on yourself. But I also see a King of Cups in reverse and a Hierophant in reverse. So you definitely have like an institution that don't agree with what you're doing. You could have a Scorpion male, like a brother or something, somebody you close to, some type of man that carry a Scorpion water sign trait. In reverse could be somebody close to you. But I'm gonna advise you, magician, right? When you doing that transformative thing to your life, remember, whatever you allow in is going to become what you transforming into. Remember that. It's like mixing up a cake, If you put syrup in your cake mix, syrup gonna bake in your cake. So in your transformation, if you put people's opinion in what you're doing, when you transform, you're gonna be that. That's what that part of you is gonna be there. So when you got people in reverse, especially Hierophants in reverse, because Hierophants can be groups of people, brotherhoods. It could be religious foundations. It can be anything, right? It's a strong, basically, it's a strong force to think they right when they wrong. Because the Hierophant reverse is something. Actually, this is an institution that could have been right at once, but it's now wrong. Because it's standing in a way in this reading where it's against your transformation. And if your transformation is of the divine masculine and God is in your business for real, then it shouldn't be people close to you that's reversal, if they don't understand or they're not willing to love you through your transformation, you gotta let them stay outside of your transformation, or it's not gonna pay off the right way.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Let's get an angel number out. We got 2112, new beginnings. Okay. Your birthday could be February 11th, February 1st, April 1st. 42 could be significant. You could be 42 years old, 21. You could have a 12-year-old. You could be going through a 12-year cycle. New beginnings. Okay. Hope, new beginnings, fresh start, lifestyle, purpose, spiritual awakening. Yes, again, you know, spiritual awakenings, it's not one. You continuously have these awakenings. You know, as you grow and you develop, you have more and more awakenings, right? So it's not something that just happens once. So yes, you're going through another spiritual awakening here. This is a call to action to move forward. I told you this morning. Remember, I was speaking about the gear of the horse, stamina, energy, movement, fire, passion, okay? The sooner you get going, the sooner you will accomplish what you set out to do. Because somebody's like, you know, I wonder why I haven't got where I wanted to go, because the work hasn't been completed, you know? That's like, you know, trying to be, you know, get into your dream career that requires an exam and not completing the exam. If you don't complete the exam, you can't get into the career. Right? So those with patience will eventually reap the rewards of their perseverance. I'm talking about people, you know, that, you know, they put that coat on when it's snowing. You know, when it's hot outside, they have the water bottle if they have to get on the bus. I'm talking about the people that are willing to do the things that need to be done, taking action here. There's a new beginning, okay? I'm talking about not just a new year, new me, not that kind of energy. I'm talking about a whole transformation where life starts over for you. See, because when you have these kind of awakenings, life begins over for you, because life is of the spirit, right? The flesh, you know, that's going to last as long as it lasts. But, you know, when you start learning that life is of the spirit and you have a new beginning, then you begin to live, okay? So someone's learning that, yeah, today I can live again. I have a new life. I was given a new life. Every time you wake up, you have a choice to have a new life. And someone chose today, a new beginning is here. Okay.
Yep. Rising Des.
Good morning. Beautiful rising.
I'm picking up on a strong earth sign masculine energy. King of Pentacles, right? When you were saying somebody who put that coat on when it's cold and the snow, right?
Okay.
The King of Pentacles, he in all weather.
Period.
Right? And even when you were speaking about having to move around I think you said something about the bus.
Yeah.
Right?
You got the water bottle.
You know, when you gotta move toward the bus, just get to moving.
Let's go.
You know? And this is a King of Pentacles. This is somebody, you know, if they are riding the bus and this is a man, they get on the bus and go do what they gotta do. Right? Whatever the case may be.
7 years sober today. Hey, well, on the 11th. Hey, kudos to you.
Okay.
211.
Blessings.
Okay.
Definitely blessings. Well, this earth sign, this masculine energy, is a very powerful King of Pentacles, and he a little older, right? And a little more gray hair. This could be somebody's dad, right? This could be somebody's man too. Mid-40s, yeah, all the way through. Anyway, this particular energy, right? Oh yeah, I do see a dog on there. Belgian Shepherd, looking through the eyes of my Belgian Shepherd dog. So financially secure. And the King of Pentacles, it doesn't always have to be money. This could be an energetically secure man, which is very important. Give me somebody who energetically secure over somebody with money, because money is too wishy-washy. Right. When somebody got a reliable when somebody got a reliable energy, right? A little more solid. That's why I say for like somebody dad. But nevertheless, this King of Pentacles is at the present moment turning in reverse a 5 of swords to an 8 of swords. So this person ain't never scared and they never confused at the same time, right? So I don't know if this is somebody, because I feel like a woman is listening for an earth sign masculine, right? And I feel like this person's advice, you can trust it. It doesn't have to be an earth sign, but if this is, if you know it's an older man in your life and he give good advice, but you know, or maybe it might be somebody that you might not recognize what they mean in your life, right? But this is a person that's it's a king of pentacles. And they got the 5 of swords in reverse and the 8 of swords in reverse. They never scared and they are never confused either, right? Real solid energy.
I have gift from fate and share with others. I feel like it's your duty to share your gift with others. You know, that's what we're here for. We're all here to be of service, right? That's why, you know, most of us feel complete when we are of service, right? Now, some of us got it confused at one point with, codependency, but being of service is a different kind of thing, right? We don't want to be codependent, but we want to be of service. And it says gift from fate and sharing with others. Fate sometimes surprises us. It may be an opportunity or a person. Cherish these gifts and treat them with gratitude. They will make your life better. You know, it is so important that we listen to this. You know, a lot of us, we pray for things, we ask for things, and then we get these things and we don't take care of them. People, cars, homes, children, whatever, right? We pray for things and then we get them and we don't treat them properly. Well, right now is the time as we go into this passionate energy, you know, to really cherish the gifts that we're receiving, right? Maybe it be a word from a person, right? Because sometimes people expect a gift to be money, right? And at this point in life, if you're still always waiting on monetary gifts, you may not be exactly where you want to be right now, right? Because when you learn that, you know, the gifts of maybe words or, you know, maybe somebody can, you know, touch you. I was talking to one of my sisters yesterday. Sometimes, you know, the right person touching you is healing, right? So that's a gift. So I don't know, but just paying attention to, you know, your gifts and how we're sharing them with others. It says sharing brings joy and growth. Share your experience, knowledge, and resources to help others solve their problems. In the process of sharing, you will also gain more friendships and inspiration. And that's true. You know, when you are out here sharing your gifts, your spiritual gifts, you know, it allows you to meet people who are on the same, you know, level as you or trying to get where you are, right? You find like-minded people.
That's right.
Right? It's also inspirational. When you're moving in your gift, you feel inspired because it gives you a sense of completion. You know, that thing that we look for a lot of times outside of us, that's really inside of us, that sauce that we came with, you know, that can't be taken out of you. Yeah, that. So remember to share your gifts with others, whether it be drawing, because I don't know, I just seen somebody could be an artist, okay? Maybe your pictures could really, you know, bring people together, you know, make something, some kind of awareness or something. I don't know.
So this 3-card spread has got something to do with the Caribbean. So you could be of Caribbean ancestry. And I'm going to tell you why I said Caribbean in particular. First of all, the cards are giving me Caribbean. Yeah. And I heard a voice, and I'm going to tell you what it said, right? You got the 10 of Pentacles out here, your energy, right? I'm going to first say that, 10 of Pentacles. Then you got the King of Wands in reverse to the 4 of Pentacles. And you know what I heard when I looked at this King of Wands?
What you hear?
I heard, bad man gift loose a curse on him.
Ooh.
Right?
Say that
again.
Know,
bad man gift loose a curse on him.
No, I wanted the accent. I liked it.
Bad man gift loose a curse on him. That's how I heard it, though. I heard it come through just like that. When I looked at this King of Wands in reverse. So I just want to inform you, right? Whether you're a woman or a man, whether this is sexual or whether this is business oriented or related to money, you have a Knight of Wands, which is an Aries, could be an Aries in reverse, doesn't have to be, and the 4 of Pentacles in reverse, and they after your 10 of Pentacles. So you need to keep an eye on that. and they not gonna hold back. It say bad man gift loose a curse on him, right? Which means this is a person that has a gift. And you know what happens to them gifts when we don't maintain them?
Yeah.
What starts out good becomes bad.
Okay.
So this King of Wands, I feel like you need to watch this person because you in the energy of the Ten of Pentacles, which is abundance. And then you have this Knight of Wands and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. They not gonna stop. And they not gonna hold back either, right?
This card doesn't even belong in this deck. And you know, this came out yesterday morning, Breakthrough. Okay, and then we had Breakthrough earlier again. Navigate life's many twists and turns with elegance and resilience, you know? So I feel like Spirit just wants me to say again, somebody's had, you know, you're going through a breakthrough. Things are changing for you. I don't care what happened 2 days ago. I don't care about what happened 5 minutes ago. There's a breakthrough here. Okay, for someone who's willing to accept that things are changing for them, you know, because you have to accept things in your mind first before they can even happen. That's number one. We got you're being asked to take stock of your life and let go of anything or anyone that no longer makes you happy. Notice who and what brings you joy and who doesn't. It's time for you to clean up your life. So this is saying, like, you know, how do people make me feel when I'm around them? Am I happy? Am I sad? Is my energy off? How do I feel when, you know, how do I feel how do I feel when I clean up my house? Am I happier when my house is clean? Do I feel more down when it's not as straightened up? Does it make me, you know, noticing these kind of things, right, are very important right now. We got expectations coming out, okay? I feel like, you know, you should be expecting, you know, things to come up, but you should be ready because we were born to be problem solvers. So things are always going to come up for us. Life will never be peaches and cream. I don't care who you are, right? But where we're going, how are we handling these challenges when they come up, right? Are we putting on our big girl panties, our big boy boxers, briefs, or whatever you wear, right? And are we stepping up to the expectations? See, because to whom much is given, much is required. And, you know, as you continue to learn, as you continue to grow, the expectations of your job, they elevate, right? You're expected to do more, okay? So it says love or other happiness lurks just around the corner. It will be something much better than your wildest dreams. A rare opportunity, an exciting encounter with like-minded people will exceed your expectations. Yeah, you know, it's crazy because we expect what we expect, but we don't even know that there's greater there, you know, because it's above us. We can't even comprehend, you know, what we're capable of. So, you know, you could be limiting yourself here too, right? You know? I feel like also if you're a person that you're always expecting the worst, you may need to change your mindset, right? Expect positive. Change it up for a week. You know, I challenge you. If you're a person that's always like, I'm expecting the worst, give yourself 1 week because, you know, start off small. They say it takes 21 days to, you know, to form a habit. But, you know, we want to teach you to start in increments. So if you start with just 7 days of, you know, if you're a person, because we all been negative before, you know, I know I've been a negative person at a time, right? So if you say, okay, for 7 days, everything is going to work out for me. You know, what if you changed the way you were thinking and you switched it and you became positive?
That's the posture of receiving.
Okay.
You can receive something that way.
Yeah.
A lot of times we can't receive things because we don't expect to get them.
We don't expect it.
So we're not even looking for them.
We can't believe it.
And then when they reach us, we don't have the energy because we under so much anxiety, we don't even have the energy to go out and meet it at the bus stop, you know, so to speak.
Come
like,
on.
it's metaphorically, but some things you got to get up and go meet them.
Yeah.
You know, God sent them.
Mm-hmm.
We don't go get them, then somebody else get them.
You leave your package at UPS. It's going to go back to the sender.
No doubt, right? The spirit is showing the opposition, right? Because I pulled the Knight of Wands and it was a bad man loose a curse upon himself, right? Mm-hmm. Now we got a Knight of Swords out here in reverse, right? And followed by this Knight of Swords in reverse is the Judgment to the Ten of Swords, right? So I don't know if you've been, I don't know if you are feminine energy and you may be fighting back some negative masculine air sign in your energy. A Knight of Swords. I mean, is that a Knight? Oh, that's a King of Swords. Definitely. But I feel like the end of this situation is here because you got Judgment to the Ten of Swords, and that's spiritual. Judgment is a major arcana. So something is coming in. It's something going on against this King of Swords in reverse. And I don't know if it's a I don't know if it's the judgment may be something that favors you, but a change is coming because the Ten of Swords is an end to something, right? It's a trap, it's an end, it's over. For good, bad, or worse, right? It's gonna, because this is a major shift. This is like this is something that's gonna be out of your control. So if you're dealing with negative energy that's pulling you back, like, um, yeah, a King of Swords and a King of Wands. Yeah, I don't want to say nothing. I see. Yeah.
Ooh. Expand your horizons, okay? Don't freak out. Okay? Try something new. You know, I'm all about taking healthy risks, trying help, doing things that are healthy risk, right? Let go, okay? So it says expand your horizons, don't freak out and let go, okay? I don't know. I just feel like, someone could need to try something new. Maybe if you are a person that you always take the same way home from work, maybe try a different scenic route, right? Something like that. Small changes, they make great, powerful things later on. You can't see what's happening when you make small changes at the time, but they make powerful impacts in our lives later on, right? So don't freak out. I feel like there could be, just a bunch of energy right now. I told you guys, February, at the end of February, well, coming up on the 17th, we're going into the year of the horse, right? So as we go into the year of the horse, there's a lot of passion, there's a lot of movement, a lot of energy. So don't freak out, right? That's why it's important to take your walks into nature, right? You could be needing to just incorporate maybe a 5-minute walk a day, right? Maybe 5 minutes of reading a book, right? Maybe 5 minutes of standing outside with your socks and your shoes off and grounding. Doing these things will help you from freaking out, right? A lot of times we're anxious and we have anxiety, right? Because we're not doing practices that help us, ease our mind, right? When's the last time you sat for 5 minutes with yourself, Yeah. When's the last time you sat with yourself for 5 minutes and really where am I at right now? Okay?
Yeah.
Let go. I know let go sounds, easier said than done, but a lot of times when you get to the point in life and you wonder, like, why can't I move? Why can't I grow? What's going on? A lot of times it's some kind of baggage that we're holding on to, some kind of a lesson that we refuse to learn, something that we're not seeing. And a lot of times we feel like it's the people around us or whatever surrounding us, but a lot of times it's us, So it could be a way of thinking that needs to be let go. It could be a way that we view the world, because, when you got to think, the way we view the world is influenced by how we were raised, right? So as we become more spiritually aware and we let go of some things, some ways of thinking, we let go of, some of our point of views, and we become more understanding, the truth will set you free. That's what it says. Let go.
Let go.
The truth will set you free.
And somebody definitely did that, right? I'm gonna congratulate somebody. And this 3-card energy over here is telling me a story, right? You got the 9 of Cups in reverse to the 3 of Swords to the Knight of Pentacles. Whoa. It's like finding out that what you thought was your wish fulfillment, it wasn't. Finding out what you thought was everything you wanted, it wasn't, right? And when you found it out, it was heartbreaking, right? One of them sudden awarenesses that we get, our divine star seeds, you know what I'm talking about. When your spirit gets to the end and you hear them, you feel them forces telling you, up, time to go, time to move. And you don't even know where you get the strength from to move, but you move though, right? That's because it's power, it's proof that you've been driven by higher forces, right? You in tune with higher realms. So when we get the echo to move, because we'll put ourselves through a lot. We disobedient. That's also a divine attribute, defiance, right? Real talk. So you know how your ancestors, your spirit people, God telling you stop. What we do, we keep going. No, they ain't God talking. No.
Keep
We convince ourselves of so many things, but then we get to that one place where we be like, oh, all right, that's God. Let me go ahead and it's time for me to hear that right there. And somebody, you got to that point, 3 of Swords, and Knight of Pentacles, you left. Look, you might be moved. Things might be a little slow for you since you left. Things gonna be slow when you move a fast-moving situation. You feel me? Like whether it's fast money, fast energy, fast communication. Them relationships where you know what I'm saying. When you leave all that energy behind, right? Everything is slower.
I used to know that language.
Man, we still have our outbursts. But that's not our default setting, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We don't live every day with that kind of energy, right? But when you finally get away from it, everything move a little slower. And it's so that you can have time to build yourself. So if your money a little slow, ever since you left what you thought was your wish fulfillment, and you moved on to something else, take your time with it, right? Knight of Pentacles, very slow moving, but moving.
Somebody said they making moves. That's right, Tony. Okay. Make them moves, Tony.
Make them move, Daddy-o.
Okay. Keep making them. We're going to be right here while you're making them. Encouraging you. Motivating you. Hey. Make a move, make a move. I'm sorry, Tanya. I'm sorry. Auntie had to put her glasses on. I'm sorry. Hey, make a move, make a move. Hey, you got it. You want it. Let's do it. Hey, 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 hey. And that was the message. Accept or reject it. Hey, but keep your spirit protected. Love you guys so much. Thank you guys for all of your time, okay? If you would like to be a blessing to our channel, all of our information is on our page.